We're at the harbor. Alright, where's Yen?
Can't I play today, Dad?
We've got to go to the port. Bid farewell to King Bran. It's not fitting to play at.
Who became skeleton?
Mayhaps. What do you need?
Sorry to trouble you, but I really have no choice.
What is it?
What is it?
What the hell just happened?
Wrecked against the rocky shore during the last storm. I've lost everything.
Happens around here,
How
huh?
am I supposed to help?
I haven't even got the coin for the journey home, and with each day's delay, I draw closer to bankruptcy.
Might have guessed you'd come around to coin. So, need a loan? Or is it just alms you're after?
I shall pay you back every lost copper, I swear it. You need only call on me at my address in Novigrad.
Okay. I mean, it's just peanuts for me anyway. You better get all that coin back.
Fine, I'll help you. I visit Novigrad often enough. Might stop by, see how business is going.
Thank you. You'll find me in the Port District. My name's Johan Bonner.
See you later then.
You better not fund some illegal activities with that money.
Our time amongst the living is but the wink of an eye. What's left when we are gone? How shall we...
Damn it. Why are you touching me, dude? You're gonna drop him in the water. I mean, that's kind of the point, but I think you shouldn't be doing it right here.
You need not do this, child.
I know, but I want to.
Do I know this guy? Probably. God damn it. I see. You get...
'Tis madness. Such a young lass.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed longer.
Silence. It is her decision.
You get a dead cow and a living girl. That makes sense. Well, hey, far be it from me to judge their ritualistic funeral. They even try to stop her. That's like the highest courtesy. You just ignore me?
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Nice to see you again.
Says a person who walked right past me. God damn it.
The eulogy.
What now? Oh.
King Bran of Clan Twirsech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now, he lives in our hearts. One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together.
What a collection of individuals.
That will be a good day.
Okay, no, I am not gonna talk about your smell. Listen, you knew Bran?
You knew Bran?
Yes, he was well respected,
I can see that.
unlike his wife.
I can't see that yet, but okay.
Skellige is its clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We've bid Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones.
I see.
The gates of Caer Troll stand open to all who hail Bran of Clan Twisach dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
Ooh, since the laws dictated everyone who's in this land evil, can I be the king? Can I do this? I can do this. Yeah. You wanna go help me? You'll be my sorceress. Like every king needs a sorceress, right?
Come to the wake with me?
Gladly. Feasts in Skellige, so predictable. Slobbering drunks, brazen boasting, and the inevitable rows that result.
Yeah, nothing like the banquets mages attend. Remember the one on Thanet?
You were there. How could I forget? I also remember excruciatingly well what happened after the banquet.
Oh, you.
Reading my mind again?
What's more, I like what I see.
Well, isn't that nice? For you. Did that person just disappear? He disappeared, didn't he? He was eliminated from existence. Like that.
Did you learn anything in Velen?
Stuff and things.
Velen. Awful place. Somehow Ciri wound up at the castle of the local ruler, a baron, self-proclaimed. This was after she was injured.
Injured? Was it serious?
Don't think so. Must have recovered because this baron sent her on to Novigrad. Think she was looking for you at the time.
That ship is still there and
Those
burning.
witches Ciri came across. She was lucky to escape them.
Witches?
Creatures more like. Can't say exactly what they are, but they're dangerous. Very. Also ran into an old friend of ours in Velen. Kira.
What on earth is Kira Metz doing in that wasteland?
Hiding from witch hunters. Listen, she told me an elven mage had been there looking for Ciri.
Good. You'll need to tell me more when we have some time.
What happened to that mind reading you just did? Ugh.
Been to Novigrad. Ciri was there, looking for a way to lift some curse. She's not there anymore.
You're certain?
Heard it from Dandelion, with no embellishments.
Do you know any more about this curse?
Not much. Ciri ran into some trouble, never finished what she went there to do. I recovered a phylactery. She was looking for a way to enchant it.
I'll look at it later.
Well, I suppose we do have a party to attend to.
How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Ard Skellige time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Ciri was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
Let me at him.
Ermion's head of the Skellige Circle? Haven't seen him since...
Since Ciri was a little girl. I doubt he'll do you any favors, not even for old time's sake.
Too bad for him.
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Krach.
You sound awfully quiet.
Wait, Wolf.
Greetings, Krach.
I shall see you at the wake. And And I'll not accept any excuses. I've an important matter to discuss with you.
I'm sorry, I've already got a date. Apparently.
I shall wear black and white for the feast. I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000 hunts.
Yen, you know I can't stand new doublets. Just too tight till you break them in.
And just like Krug, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately. I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go, choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to. We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
See, and this is why I prefer Triss. When she tells me to dress up, she's fucking kidding. God fucking damn it. Here we thought maybe we could go along with her. But nope. 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 I'm just gonna play the role. She can read my mind if she wants. Bloody wizard. Now, I swear I saw a thing here. Oh, it's in the opposite direction. Damn you, map. You betrayed me once more. Let's see. What do these scallywags have for me? Beware, a dirty scums about. Could folk a skelliga. Last week in the moors I found a man, not moving a bit, so figured him for a stiff. Turned out he was breathing, but was so drunk he got booze instead of blood in his veins. I did not want him to breathe, for while it may be spring, the nights are still cold, so I took him to my house. The moment he sobered up a bit, he drank my whole supply of mead, plowed my wife, and stole my brother's horse. I'm warning you, if you ever meet a drunkard called Adrin, best slay him on the spot and avenge me. Holy fucking shit, Adrin. This man is a menace, he will never stop. Contract, stolen sword. Olaf, leader guard at Kertrold, would like to make the following known. Someone snuck into the Encrate armory and stolen the sword known as Coolio. The yellow-bellied scoundrel who did the deed was seen leaving the village via the southern gate and towards the old fort. Whoever helps recover the sword will receive a reward worthy of his efforts, and whoever helps the thieves, a death worthy of his treachery. Contract, Woodland Spirit. Warriors of Skellige, if there's a man of ye brave enough to face the Woodland Spirit and the crueler oppressor of the inhabitants of Fairland, he'll get a reward. I'll keep him in mead for a long while. We're not rich, but we've got a fair bit of coin between us. Come to Fairland and ask for Swen. Contract, Mer de Blaine. Craving glorying gold, got a sharp blade and not afeard of death, then come see Björg, the master boat builder, for he's got work for you. It's the Mer de Blaine in the Kerthrul Bay. They need to be killed, for they've multiplied. I've grown so fierce you run into them every time you leave the harbour. Kill the beasts and you'll become famed throughout all the isles, and your purse will be heavy with gold. Gwent lessons. I am currently taking on pupils for lessons in the playing of Gwent. I shall only teach those who display discipline, a logical mindset, and the will to learn. Those with special aptitude are particularly welcome. Pupils must acquire and supply their own decks. I am also seeking more experienced players as partners to provide a challenge and a chance for the mutual improvement of our skills. Amion the Druid. Fist fights. Strong as a sea lion, slippery as an eel, and ready to fight against the best. Join our tournament and face the mightiest fights in the Isles. Valred of Kertrolde, Einar of Faroe, and Grim and Ehrenburn. Don't delay. Glory and honor are just a fist fight away. You're a bard too. At least what passes a bard here. Right, let's see. Oh my fucking god, yeah. Yep. There's one thing I do not doubt, is that this whole fucking place is gonna be littered with this in the seas. And lots of drowners. Well, technically we haven't spotted a single drowner here yet, so maybe not. We shall see. Look for a thieves' camp near the obelisk. That's awfully convenient that I know exactly where they are. It's magic. Why don't I get teleportation to that? I get that teleportation, and that teleportation. I suppose that's 4, but I bought at least 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got scammed out of a teleportation. I do not like this. I believe there's a persons here. Fist of Fury level 30. Oh dear. Alright, well. Yeah, we'll do that later.
This has got to be Yen's room. She always did like space.
Jesus.
Luxury.
I love how spiteful you say these words. Duh. Yennefer's journal. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right? Read it. Really? The Wild Hunt? Is this like the Skellige version? No, this is just probably what I looted. My thoughts turn with increasing frequency to the idea of capturing a djinn. Oh no, Yennefer, not again. Last time this happens, all went to heck. If I could just harness its power, there's much I would gain. Amoswar Ips's tome confirms what I have long suspected. And, despite my failure to do so previously, taming a djinn is in fact possible. According to Wari Ipsis, the difficulties involved in bending such a being to one's will can be overcome. He managed to do so, at the least. Alas, this does not mean his methods will necessarily be useful to me. Each djinn is different. Each case requires a singular approach. I've more experience in unraveling such magic riddles than almost anyone else alive, and if Geralt, with his talent for wrestling unruly magic beings, agrees to help, we might just find a way to do it. The problem is we must first find a djinn, a daunting task unto... Really? You just wrote this into... Did you just write this just because you knew I would read this and just to spite me? Bloody woman. Oh, look at this. All of these are actually things you can read. Oh dear God. What time of the year is the best for visiting Ard Skellig? Any time. To whom is such a sojourn recommended? To anyone who seeks adventure, craves miraculous views, and adores charming villages. These last Ard Skellig has in spades. It is the most densely inhabited isle in archipelago. Though this does not mean it lacks virgin forests or untrammeled landscapes. Particularly worthy of a visit are the villages of Ranveig, Ernbjorn, and last but not least Holmstein, one of the most important ports in the Isles. Anyone lucky enough to enjoy the sea voyage to Ernbjorn will surely notice the majestic lighthouse guiding ships to its harbor. Built at the behest of the famed Jarl Skjoldal, it constitutes one of the most fascinating spots on the isle and offers breathtaking views for the entire region. The most spectacular vista on Ard Skellig, however, must certainly be that of Caer Trolde, a fortress cut out of the mountain overlooking the bay and serving as home seat to the powerful Ancrate clan. According to legend, Grimjar, mythical Skellige hero and founder of Clan Ancrate, carved the fortress with his bare hands. For more on this, see the history and culture sections. And Skellig is a very traveler's paradise. Those seeking respite from the hustle and bustle of urban life need look no further. Those yearning for peace, quiet, and transcendental views, the kind that leave one short of breath and renewed in spirit, will find satiation on this isle. Here one may enjoy long walks along the most charming beaches in the Isles, ones whose beauty far outshines that of the decidedly overrated coasts of Kavir. Yet the true jewel of An Skellig is its port, which is famed for its skilled craftsmen, considered by many to be the best in the Isles. And Skellig's shipbuilders have passed down the secrets of their trade from generation to generation for centuries, perfecting it into something which can proudly and with no exaggeration be called an art. Naturally, as a result, one must wait twice as long for a vessel ordered from the local shipwrights than when ordering from lesser workmen. Lastly, it would be a crime to discuss Skellig without mentioning the superb and surprisingly sophisticated local cuisine. Its specialty, sturgeon roasted to golden perfection in a sea salt crust and served with carrot shavings and a sparkling of mint. Sadly, this dish, once a mainstay of every tavern and seaside fish fry, now has become a rarity due to overfishing that caused a dramatic decline in the population of what most delicious fish. The most southerly thrusting outcrop of the Skellige archipelago is the wild and untamed Isle of Faroe. Visiting there is a must for experienced travelers, undeterred by unexplored wilderness and nature at its reddest in tooth and claw. Which is not to say that Faroe is uninhabited, just that its vibrant primeval landscapes, not its human settlements, constitute its primary attraction. Acting as a sole exception to this and providing a wonderful treat to adventure-seeking travelers is the port of Harviken, the home village to Clan Demon. There's demons in there! With a bit of luck, one might find oneself there when the clan's warriors return from their overseas raids and divide their plunder. A days-long feast is thrown in the warriors' honor afterwards, providing an excellent opportunity to sample local delicacies and observe local customs. For more on this, see the Feast and Festivals chapter. Once prospering Undvik was the second, after Skellig, most frequently visited isle in the archipelago. I'm gonna pronounce it differently every time, won't I? Among its ample charms are a prime location, picturesque scenery, and a sublime local cuisine. Sadly, the isle was recently devastated once a monstrous frosty giant awoke from his long slumber and began murdering and destroying whatever lay at hand. After this occurrence, many realms issued an official edict of warning, cautioning the residents to avoid travel to Undvik. Nevertheless, the isle still attracts many travelers. They are no longer primarily lovers of carefree relaxation, however. Instead, they are adventure seekers and mercenaries hoping to earn the bounty put on the giant's head. Or, bearing that, at least get a glimpse of this fantastic creature with their own eyes. Interesting. Maybe I can get the bounty. Though this is indeed a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to witness such a sight, we are duty-bound to advise anyone thinking of visiting Undvik to postpone their trip until conditions improve, or, even better, alter their plans and visit one of Skellig's many other attractive isles, where the risk of being disemboweled by a colossal man-beast is significantly lower. The smallest of Skellige Isles is also the birthplace of the islanders' culture. Skelligers believe themselves direct descendants of Otkell, a legendary hero who was first practitioner of the cult of Freya in the Isles. He erected a beautiful temple in honor of the goddess of Hindarsfjall. Sadly, the temple has been closed to visitors in recent years due to concerns about the possible theft of the famous diamond Brisingamen ornamenting the goddess statue. Otkell also constructed a fantastic garden near the temple. This can still be visited upon making prior arrangements with the priestess's mother superior. An enticing option for those wishing to visit Hindjarsfall is the package excursion offered by the Congregation of Freya worshippers in Povis. Thanks to a long-standing agreement with the Isle's priestesses, they can offer tours of all local highlights at a very reasonable price. This is by far the best option for families with children or the elderly. Though Spikeroog is not the most frequently visited of the Skellige Isles, one cannot deny it has a certain inescapable charm. Particularly bewitching are the snow-capped peaks towering over its southern and western shores. Spikeroog will surely please lovers of the martial arts. The northern portion of the isle is home to a famed arena where the local warriors test their strength in no-holds-barred bouts. South of the arena lies the village of Svorlag, home to Clan Brokwar. Located on a picturesque bay, Svorlag is particularly lovely to visit in the summer and around the feasts of Beltane. South of Svorlag sprawls a primeval wilderness that serves as Clan Brokwar's chief hunting grounds. Visiting the southern portions of the isle should be reserved only for extremely experienced travelers, for they are completely wild, inhospitable, and deprived of all human settlements. The area is crawling with dangerous creatures of all kinds, described in more detail in the fauna and flora section. One should also show particular caution when traveling near the caves along the isle's coast. Interesting. Just like a warning, the game's telling me, don't go there, you fool. You'll be dead. When have I listened to such things?
Glamour. Scent of lilac and gooseberries, even with the lid on. Taste hasn't changed.
God fucking damn it.
The stuffed unicorn. She fixed it.
I don't want to remember that part, but I'm sure it's from the books.
No idea how she managed to bring so much clothing. Must have hired out a galleon. As usual, black and white.
Hey, where's my clothing? Isn't that what I'm supposed to wear?
No idea how she managed to bring so much clothing.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Must have hired out a galleon. As usual, black and white.
I just randomly looted? I don't have it on me. Woman, did you leave my stuff? Who the fuck are you?
Stop your hollering!
You just walked into a fucking taken room. That door is locked by your knowledge. Was locked by your knowledge. I mean, they take this whole everyone's equal way too seriously.
Her megascope? Guess she never goes anywhere without it. As Philippa Eilhart said, megascopes and toothbrushes. Deeply personal possessions.
What do you know? Alright, let's see. It's Skellige stuff. Ugh. Why did she leave 2 shirts? I'm confused. So I have tight pants and puffy pants. And I have... That's it?
Right. Just not something I'd ever wear. But what don't we do for our... Who exactly is she to me?
A very close acquaintance.
Josiah DeVries, the poisoned source. Still turns to it for inspiration.
No one is born a mage. We still know too little about genetics and the mechanism of heredity. We devote too little time and resources to this research. Sadly, we still conduct trials in the inheritance of magic ability using, let us say, natural methods. The results of these pseudo-experiments far too often can be seen in the gutters of our cities and begging outside our temple walls. Far too often we see and encounter brain-dead and moronic women covered in their own spittle and passing themselves as prophetesses, seers, village diviners, and miracle workers. Cretins with brains degenerated by the uncontrolled power they inherited. These simpletons and fools can themselves breed, can pass on their abilities and continue the degeneration. Is anyone capable of foreseeing or defining what the last link in such a chain will look like? Most of us mages lose the ability to procreate as a result of changes and disruptions to the functioning of our pituitary glands. Others, sorceresses, most often mature into their magic powers with the gonads intact. They can conceive and give birth, and have the audacity to consider that good fortune a blessing. Yet I repeat, no one is born a mage, and no one should be. Aware of the gravity of what I write, I provide an answer to the question posed at the summit in Sedaris. I answer with every certitude. Each of us must decide what she wants to be, a sorceress or a mother. Great reading material. Fancy. I almost feel like I'm playing Skyrim. Okay, let's get this ball over with. Why the hell? Look at the GPS. I guess we don't want to go down this. That makes no sense. Roach. Well, Yen, you brought this on yourself. Quite literally. You gave me this dumb... whatever the hell am I wearing? I don't know how clothes are called in English. I don't know how clothes are called in my language, so... like, I know the basic names. A shirt.
Take it easy.
You've gotta be fucking kidding me. Really? Roach. These motherfuckers.
Run, Roach.
I need topography on that goddamn map. Run, Roach! Watch out, a horse from above.
Not so fast, Roach.
What the bloody hell happened here? Oh, well, it's none of my business right now. I'm going to a bowl. Am I going the right way? I feel I'm going the wrong way. I am going the wrong way. This game cannot decide. It cannot, for its life, decide where I should go. What the hell? Well, I'm sure they can handle it. Whatever that is. Where am I supposed to go? How do you get over there to this confounded place? Do I really have to trust the GPS will tell me? Oh dear God. Anything to show off this terrible clothing.
Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird diabling. You know, drowners.
Oh no.
Real problem. The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
Okay.
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. They attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded, guts devoured.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diablin attacked. There's Tove too. Her man was killed. She lives nearby, up a bit. Sorry, none of that comes to mind. Those who see the beasts, meet him, well, they generally don't come back to dry land alive.
I'll take the job.
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times. It'll soon be over. Got my word on that.
Can't even count. The hell are you going, Roach? This way. We're gonna find a way up this confounded place. It's the last thing I do. Get out of the way! This is the damn place I was before. But I turned around because it looked annoying. Look, there is a way up from there, or at least a way down from the up there. Like on the edge of the cliff face. What a windy tunnel.
Whoa there, Roach.
Can I bring my horse into the party?
Bran was a great ruler.
He needs a worthy successor.
You speak as though you have someone in mind.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
That should change as well. A strong leader who wields true power. That is what the times require.
You're talking about me? I'm Geralt.
I'm Geralt, a Witcher.
Berna, Queen of Skellige. I'm glad we've met, but you must forgive me. Duty calls.
She going to the toilet? Is that what you meant?
Why am I not surprised? Oh, Geralt. Geralt, what is that you're wearing?
The clothes you gave me.
Detract from your beauty.
A man at a woman's side is an accessory. He should enhance her beauty. But I thank you for the compliment.
You're just never happy with anything I do, are you?